Editor Constantius then returned to Trier in the Rhine, while his Augustus Maximian was fighting Frankish pirates that had gotten all the way to Numidia, germs in North Africa. Imagine that. And after dealing with some Berber barbarians in the mountains, we get to what most defined Diocletian's reign. Reforms, and a fuckload of reforms. Starting off, not only did Diocletian more than double the number of imperial provinces, but his new system of dioceses would be stolen by the Christians of all people. The governor of each diocese not only now ruled over less resources, but the soldiers in his lands were now led by another dude, the Dux. In fact, Diocletian made it so bureaucratic and military careers were permanently distinguished from each other. And speaking of the legions, Diocletian also got rid of the old cohort system as a whole, basing much of his thinking from what emperors like Gallienus had to endure. The barbarian invasions were now too big for 5,000-man strong legions sparsely placed to deal with. So he did two things. One, he hugely increased the size of the army from 390,000 men to 580,000 men, most of them stationed in the east. The navy got a bump as well. And two, the Roman army now displayed two main units, the Limitani Ripenses, plebs that guarded the frontiers part-time, and the new legion, the Comitatenses, making up nimbler units of 1,000 men each and supported with a lot of cavalry. The legions were now far more mobile and practical, so much so Diocletian built some 20 new legions, and inspired by Aurelian's walls, every major city across the empire began building walls of their own. In this new system, with the Limitani defending the borders, small invaders were easily repelled, and large invasions were both spotted and relayed to other troops. Once the big barbarian hordes broke through, they would be unable to break through the nearest city walls, lacking siege weapons and all, getting harassed by local forces until the nearest emperor had time to muster the legions and kick the barbarians back to their mud huts. Defense in death, we now call it. A common strategy for large empires. And this was all terribly expensive as well, so to collect the